Hello, fellow YouTubers. Today I just wanted to review a movie I saw a couple weeks ago, X-Men First Class. I saw the movie with, well, kind of low expectations. I really didn't like the last two X-Men movies they came out with, X-Men 3 and then the X-Men Origins Wolverine. I thought the first one and the second one, however, were really good. The first X-Men and the second X-Men were really good. The third X-Men, not so much. Mostly because I didn't like how they did the Phoenix character, about Jean being a super powerful girl that Magneto puts a block on her, and not Magneto, sorry, Professor X puts a block on her powers, and she grows up with not knowing that she has all this power, and I really didn't like the storyline. I'll save you all the details, but I really wasn't feeling it. And X-Men Origins Wolverine, which I like Hugh Jackman. I thought Hugh Jackman is a great Wolverine. And I kind of like the guy that actually played Sabretooth. I thought he was really good too. But the storyline itself was really not good, and the special effects were not that good either. Like there's a part where Wolverine's in front of a mirror, and he just got an antimantium into his system. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but pretty much that metal stuff that makes him indestructible. And he's showing off his claws, and his claws look like, the scene from T2, T Terminator 2, where the liquid metal Terminator is going through the bars. That's how it looks like, but like a solid version of that. So it wasn't good. I'll just put it that way. But I think they redeemed themselves with X-Men First Class. The guy that plays Professor Xavier is really good. I really enjoyed his performance and how he pretty much made the character of Professor Xavier very relatable to other people. Like, in the older ones, Professor Xavier is older, but he seems more like as a father figure. In this movie, Professor Xavier is a young guy. He goes out to bars. He likes to drink. He's kind of the guy. You can go out with a bar. You can go out to drinks with, to a bar. So they make him really relatable, and that I like. And I like Magneto too. The guy that plays Magneto is just as good as the guy that plays Xavier. None of them overshadow each other. And Professor Xavier, going back to Professor Xavier, he kind of he's very smart, and he kind of has this little, like, swagger to him, because he's kind of very smart, and he knows he's very smart. And it's kind of just funny seeing him interact with people, too. So, and the same thing with Magneto. Magneto's just full out, like, arrogant in this movie. Like, he's like, I know I'm a badass. I'm gonna mess up anybody. But I like how his character is portrayed. Plus, they had very different childhoods. Magneto was part of the prison camps, and he watched his family get killed. And Charles Xavier was pretty much a rich kid. That never really had that type of tragedy. So of course, they're going to be different. And pretty much the whole premise of the movie, or the whole story about the movie, is that Charles Xavier and Magneto have to get together and stop this guy, a mutant named Sebastian Shaw, from taking over the world. He wants to destroy all humans and leave mutants to run the world. Now, it's a pretty, I like Kevin Bacon as Sebastian Shaw. I thought he played the character extremely well. He was really good as the evil guy. And he made a really good evil character. Someone that that is as powerful as Magneto and as powerful as Charles Xavier. Because in some movies, you see like the hero and the villain is not that strong, and you're like, okay, this is not really a challenge. But Sebastian Shaw was a real challenge for them because he was a really good villain. And there's all these other mutants too, like Emma Frost. She was the girl that played her was really good. I liked Mystique. I also like the guy that played Beast. He did a really good job as Beast. And oh, there's this one guy, I forget his name, but he's a teleporter. He's a mutant that can teleport. And he's kind of like Nightcrawler on steroids. Like, he does the craziest stuff. Like, he'll just punch, teleport, throw you, like how Nightcrawler was messing up people at the beginning of X-Men 2 when he was in the White House, just messing up people. That's how this guy is, like, the whole movie. So he does that guy, his shit's just awesome. Like, he's just like badass. So that's all I can say. And the movie just, progressive. The movie is progressive. It just progresses into like how they meet each other. Magneto and Charles Xavier, how they meet each other, how they form their friendship. How they find out more about their powers, and it pretty much just goes into the whole story, which I like. So all in all, I'd probably rate this movie a 9 out of 10 just because I am a big X-Men fan, obviously. So that's part of it. But also I really do like how the characters were portrayed. I like the special effects. I thought they were really good. I like the storyline. And there's really nothing I can say that's really bad about this movie. So all in all, if you're not an X-Men fan, I would still suggest to see it because I think you will enjoy it. If you are an X-Men fan, I would definitely see it because I think that you would definitely enjoy it, and it really is better than the last two X-Men movies. If you didn't like those two X-Men movies and you're thinking that it's going to be the same thing, it's not. So definitely check it out. If you have any comments about the movie, please comment below. Leave comments. If you have any other movies you want me to review, please leave a comment below. But other than that, thank you. Have a great day.